right, structuring bullpens at home, parents and players specifically. How many bullpens a week should you be doing? It really depends, okay? It depends on where you're at in the season, what the situation looks like from the previous weekend. Are we in season, off season, preseason? What season of life are we in? And then what does your training look like in lessons and team practices, etc.? Okay, these are all factors. So it's kind of like a broad answer. I mean, I can give you one, but it's a little broad based off your situation. So let's say you do one pitching lesson a week, okay? You have one team practice a week, and at both of those, clearly you're pitching. At team practice, you're throwing more live to batters. Okay, so you do a good warm-up bullpen, kind of like a pregame warm-up in a sense. You're focusing on live, you're going more situational, you're doing more technique, or not even like mechanical technique, but you're doing more situations, 0-2 counts. Maybe it's a controlled scrimmage, okay? Maybe the batters know what's coming, but you're focusing on certain like change-ups only, staying low, or you're focusing on river pitches. Batters are trying to take that river pitch to right field, etc. So like, depending on what you do there, it kind of depends on what we can do at home. Either we bring that back home because we know we need to work on that. If we're in the off season, then we're going to focus maybe more on velocity bullpens, okay? More endurance bullpens. We're going to get our heart racing, okay? I have the program for you, by the way, if you haven't done my 6-week velocity program. I even have an advanced velocity program for advanced athletes and girls want to hit 60 plus, okay? But anyways, that's besides the fact. Bullpens. You want to structure your bullpens based off the season that you are in, okay? I think pitchers need to be pitching 5 days a week. That's an elite focus. That's a college level thought process, okay? Does that mean we have to be throwing 100 plus pitches 5 days a week? No, okay? But we need to be throwing 5 days a week, whether it's long toss. In college, I threw 6 days a week. I only had one off day. But on that 5th day, like that 6th day, was more of a long toss day. So it was a very, very easy day. I'd have 2 easy days during the week. I'd have 2 hard days, and I'd have 1 medium day. Sometimes I had 2 medium days and 1 easy day. That's kind of how that worked of how we structured our bullpens in college. And those heavy days were game days. If we pitched more than 4 innings, that was considered like a heavier day because you got to think all the warm-ups that you do prior to that, etc. Mental stress on your body as well as the physical stress, those are more considered heavy days. But have fun with your bullpens. I have bullpen resources for you. I have the 6-week bullpen program, my 6-week velocity program, and my advanced velocity program.